So you're thinking about moving to Kansas City and looking for a luxury exclusive neighborhood that is also a golf community? Well, we've got you covered. As you can see behind me, we're in Staley Farms, which is a golf community, very exclusive, upscale community in the Northland, or what they call Kansas City North. We're going to take you through 3 different properties and 3 different price ranges. We'll do a walkthrough on 2 of them. The last one we could not because it's still under construction. That way you guys get a better idea of what your budget's going to look like. So stick with us to the end because we've got great information for you guys you definitely don't want to miss. So let's get into it. So if this is the first time on your channel and you want to know everything about Kansas City and the surrounding areas in Missouri and on the Kansas side, then subscribe down below, tap the bell icon for notifications so you're going to be the first to know when we add more videos of different neighborhoods and of different cities in the metropolitan area. My name is Fernando Marquez and I'm a licensed agent with United Real Estate Kansas City. We get calls and emails like you all the time from folks looking to relocate, buy their first home, buy land, buy rental properties, whatever it is, we've got the experience and we've got you covered. So it doesn't matter if you're looking for information, if you're looking to move within a week, a month, 6 months, or a year, there's no better time than now to reach out to us and let us know what you're looking for, what you want, so we can help you guys, guide you through the process of making your next purchase or selling your property. So be sure to send us a text, an email, a phone call, or better yet, set up a Zoom call. It'll be out of the comfort of your home. It's quick and easy, and we get to meet face to face for the first time. Well, all of the information is in the description below, so don't hesitate to reach out to us. All right, folks, so here we're back. We're going to do the Google Map review of Staley Farms and the Northland in relation to Kansas City and the surrounding area. So let's jump in there right now. Here's Staley Farms subdivision. You can see the highway system around here. 435 that runs around Kansas City, 169 that cuts down the middle, the Northland. Got 152 that runs east to west across. You've got a lot of, like I mentioned, a lot of shopping around in the cities. Some of these cities you can look back. We did one in Liberty. We've done Gladstone, Riverside, Parkville. So those other ones you can take a look at. We'll do a deep dive in those cities as well. So you can see it's very centrally located. Like I mentioned before, you're not too far from the airport, lots of shopping, lots of places to go eat, lots of trails and bike trails all around. Not to mention inside of the subdivision, you've got the golf club, you have the rec center that has a 24-hour fitness center. It has the pool, tennis courts, the volleyball courts. And the cool thing about the golf club itself, so it has a banquet hall, top tier restaurant, full staff bar. They plan weddings in there, lots of banquets, lots of dinners. A very, very top notch, great place to spend some quality time with the family. This place has got a lot to offer for someone that's definitely looking for that exclusive top tier subdivision and neighborhood. So let's go ahead and jump into our first of 3 walkthroughs.
Okay, folks, so here we are at property number 1. And what we're going to do with this one, unlike all the other ones, we are going to do an actual walkthrough through the property itself. At the end, when we wrap up, we'll go ahead and go through the numbers, beds, bath, price, so on and so forth. But let's go ahead and just take a quick look around the properties around here. Okay, so here's our subject property. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the properties around here. Pay close attention to the trees. They're very nice, manicured lawns. They're a little bit older trees, so that tells you that it's not a brand new subdivision or new neighborhood. See some landscaping work being done to the neighbor directly across the street. Look at this house right here. Very nice. Keep going down the street. All the houses be 3-car garage, some on the higher end of this subdivision here at Staley Farms. The newer ones will be 4. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Let's walk in. So here's the property itself. Right over to the right of me is your closet. Let's go ahead and work our way through the kitchen. Here, these are all custom cabinets. It does not have granite or quartz countertops. And we can talk about that a little bit later towards the end. Look at this side. Got stainless steel and black, but those are really nice cabinets, crown molding all throughout. All right, let's go ahead, come this way. Obviously, this is your dining area. All right. Right up over here is your garage. As you can see, 3-car garage. There's a lot of opportunity to have shelving and extra space. Okay. This right here is your laundry room. So there's ample enough room in here to store everything you need, plus extra. It's got a sink over there, a folding table. Right. Here's just a closet. To the left over here is the stairway to the basement, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Okay, here's the living room. As you saw, we were coming in, nice fireplace, floor to ceiling windows, tons and tons of light. Let's just go outside here real quick. Okay, so you guys have a small area, some hardscape. You know, you've got an area over here to sit down, have some drinks, relax. So this is a corner lot, and as you know from my previous videos, I really like corner lots. Look at this. It's a decent sized backyard. I mean, in the end, I don't think you really want a massive backyard. At least I don't. You know, I mean, this is good enough for, you know, for the kids, for a play area, whatever you guys decide. So we're back in the living room. Now let's take a look at the bedrooms. It's kind of a unique situation. So this would be bedroom number 1, okay? Because of the way the doors are, as you can see, these doors, it's really more like a office more than anything else, but it can be used as a bedroom because of that closet there. So that high ceilings, I believe they're 10-foot ceilings. Okay, so if this is something that doesn't give you enough privacy, which it doesn't, you can change out the doors to regular French doors. Let's go down the hallway. You got your first bathroom, pretty standard. Okay, you got bedroom number 2. You know, it's a pretty standard bedroom, faces the front of the house, got a regular sized closet. And now let's go ahead and go see the master bedroom. Very nice sized bedroom, a lot of light with those 2 great windows. And if we look up, we have these vaulted ceilings. They're lit. They're pretty cool. It's pretty nice, good, nice lighting. So let's go ahead and take a look at the master bath. So here's the master bath, the water closet. We've got this jacuzzi jetted tub. Personally, I'm not real big on those and never really get used much, very little. Here's the shower. And you've got the double sink, his and her. And you have the walk-in closet. Lots of room here for both, or maybe not, depending on who needs more space. And at least that's a huge issue in my house. But so what I want to do, let's go down to the basement. The basement is not, I repeat, is not finished. And that's where I think the big benefit to this property is going to be, in my opinion. Okay, so Let's make our way downstairs to the basement. So here we are. It's a really large basement. We've got 9-foot ceilings over here. You can see that there's quite a bit of room in here. Right, so you can see this is where the fireplace is upstairs. Okay, you can see coming back in here, there's tons of room for storage. Okay, and I think this property, in the condition that it's in, the location, and all of this massive amount of room, this finishing out this basement over here is what's going to really add an enormous amount of value to this property. And let me explain. This over here could easily be another bedroom. You can actually probably put a couple bedrooms in here. This right here, that large window with that ladder, is called an egress window, which means if you frame this out into a bedroom, that will be a legitimate bedroom. Sometimes you hear about non-conforming bedrooms. Could be in the attic, it doesn't have a closet, or could be in the basement that does not have that egress window. Being that it is an egress window, it automatically qualifies for a formal bedroom. So we can add one there. You can frame all this out. It'd be a great living space down here. Another living room, a game room, storage in the back. So you've got an enormous amount of potential down here to increase the value of this property and, be a great asset to have, because you can get into this property for its current price and add a lot of value to it. So let's run back upstairs and we will do just recap it. All right, so this property right here is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,536 square foot house, 2003 build. Okay, and like I mentioned earlier, we were down in the basement. The value add is going to be all in the basement. Another thing to remember about this property is that it's optional maintenance provided. In my opinion, depending on the situation, I'd rather hire that out instead of paying that monthly fee. But if that's something that you're interested in, this is optional to have that. Okay, folks, so this is going to conclude property number 1 in Staley Farms. So let's go ahead and get ready to go to property number 2. Okay, folks, we are at property number 2 here in Staley Farms. Right behind me is the subject property. So we're going to do a deep dive. We're going to walk through the entire property, highlight a lot of the amenities that it has. And at the end, when we do the recap, we'll talk about the price, the bedroom, square footage, bath, so on and so forth. But as usual, let's go ahead and just scan the surrounding houses. Okay, so this is the subject property right here. Let's just see what the surrounding houses look like. They're all essentially going to be the same size. They're all going to be 3 bedrooms. This is a really nice subdivision, like I mentioned earlier, the Staley Farms. It's really nice. Everything's manicured. Yards are taken care of. The properties are in line. And that's because of the HOA. So anytime you have properties like this that are in HOA in this higher class neighborhood where the property values are higher, everybody wants to maintain everything exactly like they should, to keep everybody in line with certain practices. Everything's in the covenant and restrictions. And as you know, when you move into an HOA, before you purchase a property, you will be signing off on that. So let's go ahead and jump in here, take a look at this property. Okay, so we're just coming into the property. As you see right in front of me is the living room with a very nice fireplace. It leads into the kitchen, but before we get over there, let's take a look at the dining area. It's an open floor concept, which is something that everybody's after. Looks very nice. As you can see, this is all custom. Look at this fireplace. Look at the backsplash on that, not backsplash, but the fireplace mantle, very nice. This is a gas fireplace, so you won't be burning any actual wood in there. Obviously over here is where they had the TV, which is really the only location that you can have it. You know, it'd be nice, you can build out some cabinetry over there. Very nice wall to ceiling windows, adds in an enormous amount of light. Go over here, all custom cabinets, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, all crown molding. Nice area. Put a couple of stools over here. You got your breakfast area. And then over to the left over here, which is usually most places you're going to see, it's not going to be in the kitchen. It's going to be maybe in the living room. But over here, they decided to put this wet bar right here in the middle. So it's actually really nice. All custom cabinetry. Let's take a look at the outside patio. You see it's a stamped concrete, completely covered. You got a ceiling fan up top area just to, have some benches and chairs or a table. Do some grilling out here. And as you can see, going down for the neighbors area, you see everybody has something similar with some patio furniture in the back. And one of the things for this area over here is that they do not allow fences at all. So everything you see here is what this whole area is. So there's no fencing. You're not allowed to have any play sets or anything of that nature. This is really going to be a neighborhood where it's not going to be for kids. Let's just put it there. It's not a 55 and over, but it's set up in the covenants and restrictions for not allowing any of that. So most folks that have little kids, that's going to be one drawback. So let's go back inside. So let's go across the house to the left of the entrance. We're coming in here and we're going to see bedroom number 1, which is the master bedroom. It's a decent sized bedroom, floor to wall windows. Now here is your double sink, and it's quite large. I think that's an 8-foot sink. His and her, very nice, all custom cabinetry. Look at the jetted jacuzzi tub. Here's your shower with the bench. I like the touch where a lot of properties, when they redo a shower, they just go up to where the surround is. I like it when they go completely up to the top. It just adds a lot more pizzazz to it. It's definitely something I do when we do flips. Very nice. So here's your water closet. And here is your walk-in closet. So as you can see, it's quite large. It's definitely big enough for 2 people. Very nice. So let's go ahead and go back on the other side of the house. Here we go. Bedroom number 2. Now that's the master. This will be bedroom number 2. Pretty standardized bedroom. Very large window looking out of the front of the house. We have a walk-in closet. Very nice. Everybody wants a walk-in closet. Very important. These are all right here, 10-foot ceilings, by the way, which is something everybody wants. Here is your bathroom. It's a shower, decent size, has its bench. Look at that really nice sink, or vanity, I should say. Very nice. Now let's go back over here to the other side of the house. And here is the entrance from the garage. And then basically here's an area what would be considered like your mud room, but it's not necessarily an actual room. But this is where you would put your shoes or your jackets. All right. So right over here is your laundry room. It's decent size. I always like nowadays to go with stackables. A lot of cabinetry up top. You got a sink down below. Enough for anything you need. And then here's your what would be your hallway closet. So here is your 3-car garage. It's decent size. You've got shelving on one side. You have shelving on the other side. So it's your typical 3-car garage. And that right there is your central vacuum cleaner for the entire house. Okay, so here's walking in from the garage, what it looks like. You know, you're walking into the kitchen there and the dining room and access to the living room and the other bedrooms and bath on the other side of the house. So for right now, we are going downstairs. Get a look at all the size of those windows. You can imagine all the light that's coming in now. Very nice. You know, right now we don't really have many lights on. You can see all the light that comes in. So now we're going into the basement. This basement is completely finished. You can see the downstairs, all tile, all ceramic tile on the floor. You can see the size of this place. Okay, so to the left and underneath to the left of the downstairs stairway and coming into underneath the stairs, you can see this is just even more storage space. And you can never have too much storage space, in my opinion. Now to the right, we have even more storage space. There's the electrical box, the breaker box. Look at all the storage space we have down here. As a matter of fact, that wall right there could have been moved over even more. But, you know, there's enough room in here as it is. Now you can see the size of this downstairs. This is a really nice size, basically another living area, living room. Look at that nice electric fireplace with the stone wall. So, I mean, this is a huge plus. There's really not anything else that you're going to do to this property. Okay. Here's the bathroom. Very nice shower, as you can see. And here's the mechanical room. More storage. So, I mean, if storage is what you wanted, well, this house has it because it has an enormous amount of storage. And this house has a water filtration system, as you can see right there. So let's go ahead and go into the bedroom. So here is the bedroom downstairs. That right here is your egress window. And here's your closet. Okay, so here we go, going back upstairs. Okay, folks, so here we are finishing up on property number 2, complete walkthrough in Staley Farms. So this property right here is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, just over 3,000 square feet. As you can tell, everything's completely done. There's really not a whole lot that you could do to this property. I mean, except in my opinion, you know, maybe paint colors, changing, maybe you don't like some of the fixtures, some different lights, maybe change out the mantle. I've never seen one made out with mirrors, but you know, mostly out of wood, things like that. Really, really cosmetic stuff. So, so it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, just over 3,000 square feet, and it's listed for $679,000. So if this is something you're interested in, or the area, this neighborhood, leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Are you looking for something in an HOA or something that's not in an HOA? So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. So this is going to conclude the walkthrough of property number 2 in Staley Farms. Let's go to property number 3. All right, folks, so here we are at property number 3 in Staley Farms. This property is still under construction, so we cannot do a full walkthrough like we've done on the previous 2. But let's do what we've done before. We take a look at the surrounding area, and then we'll get into the numbers on this property, okay? Okay, so here's the subject property. Let's just do a quick 360. So this property right next door, up the street. Look how pretty that is. Large properties. This area is a new section of Staley Farms that's being built out. So you can see a little bit further down, there's new construction. This one is still in its process. They're all going to be roughly 3 garages. Some are going to be 4 garages, and I'll show you one a little bit. It's just down the street. It has 4 garages. This one over here is getting some landscaping done. This one right here, which is directly across the street, is a model home. And so that one is very nice. See, looking down the street, you see that lot over there they're going to be building out. Further down the street is more construction, and the house right next door is in the process of getting finished up. They haven't poured the concrete yet, but as you can see, there's still some siding work to be done and probably finish inside. So this right here is the subject property. And as of this recording, this property is the highest priced property in Staley Farms. As you can see over here, that is essentially what the finished product's going to look like. Okay, so this property right here is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's priced at $1,799,000. So it's definitely on the higher scale for this area or for Kansas City proper itself. So, but this right here is going to conclude our property tours of Staley Farm. As you can see, the condition it's in is still under construction, so we can't tour it, but I'll get you some pictures to give you an idea of what the builder posted that it will look like in the interior. It will have the highest amenities. Very nice. It's just going to be an unbelievable build. Definitely, if there's something that you're interested in, reach out. If it's not, reach out to me. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think of Staley Farms or this property in general. And then we'll go from there. So appreciate you guys sticking around and listening through all these property tours, and we'll go from there. Thank you very much.
So as I mentioned before, we're in Kansas City, particularly at Staley Farms, which is a suburb of Kansas City, Missouri, in what's called the Northland. So I've got tons of experience of the Northland because I personally live not too far away from Staley Farms. So there's a lot of information I can share with you guys. Because we're investors, we got a lot of information we can share with you guys if looking for an investment property is what you want. So everything under the sun when it comes to real estate, we have knowledge that we can share with you guys and be an asset for you. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Para mi comunidad hispana, estamos aquí para servirle a ustedes en cualquier capacidad que ustedes necesiten. Si está buscando una casa para invertir, si está buscando su primera casa vendiendo, no importa lo que sea. No importa si es en el lado de Missouri o el lado de Kansas, estamos aquí para servirle a ustedes. So, no duden en comunicarse con nosotros, lo pasa un correo electrónico, una llamada, un texto, o mejor todavía, para hacer una llamada estilo Zoom que se puede hacer a través de la computadora. So, no dudes en comunicarse con nosotros, estamos aquí para servirle. Gracias.